everyone, this is Rachel from chezlin.com. Halloween is just around the corner, and if you're still in need of a costume, I've come up with 5 quick and easy costumes that you could whip together within a few hours. There's a lot to cover, so let's get started. Here's some quick links straight to specific costumes. Let's get started with the plumbob, the little jewel that floats over a Sim's head. You'll need green pipe cleaner, scissors, a headband, strong wire, optional, green tool, and a hot glue gun. Fold 6 pipe cleaners in half. Take 3 of them and twist them together at the halfway point. Repeat with the other 3 pipe cleaners. Open up the group of pipe cleaners slightly. Twist the end of one of these pipe cleaners to the end of one of the other pipe cleaners on the other group. Move up to the next set of pipe cleaners and twist together. Repeat until you have all of them connected. Make a sharp bend at each connection point. Twist the end of a new pipe cleaner onto one of the middle connections. Measure out 2 inches and twist it to the next middle connection. Repeat until you're all the way around. You'll probably have to use 2 pipe cleaners for this. All you have to do is snip off the extra pipe cleaner, attach a new one, and keep going like before. Snip off 2 lengths of wire about 5 or 6 inches. In hindsight, green floral wire would probably work better in this case, but I just used what I had. Twist together about 1 inch at the middle of the wires. Twist one end of the wire onto one of the pipe cleaners at the bottom of the plumbob. Move 2 pipe cleaners over, and then twist the other end of the wire onto that pipe cleaner, like so. You can totally stop here and just connect it to the headband and be done, or if you have more time, you can add a little bit more detail. I found this green sparkly tool at the craft store and I thought it would be perfect for the plumbob. Apply hot glue to the inside of one of the triangles and glue down the tool. Repeat until you only have one more triangle to glue on. Stuff a bit of the tool into the middle. The last triangle panel is kind of a pain. It's probably easiest just to glue from the outside and stick the tool on top. Really, you could just glue the whole thing like that, but I thought it looked better with the pipe cleaners exposed on the outside. Position the plumbob at the top of the headband and twist the ends of the wire on either side. You want to make sure the wires aren't poking down or else they'll dig into your scalp, and that's not fun. Just cut them so they're positioned upwards. The beauty of this costume is that you really can totally just wear normal clothes with it. Just add the headband and suddenly you're a Sim character. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to make a golden wreath crown for a Greek god or goddess costume. You'll need a headband, hot glue, gold fake leaves, and scissors. You can also make an additional brooch to attach to your toga later, and if you want to do that, you'll also need a hair clip. Cut off a few of the fake leaves and hot glue them onto the end of the headband as shown. If you want to, you can continue this all the way around the headband, but I chose to just have the leaves on the end. If you want to make a brooch, all you have to do is hot glue some of the extra leaves onto the hair clip. Throw the crown on your head, wrap yourself with some white fabric, and there you go. There are plenty of ways to make a toga, but here's a great video tutorial on how to do one. You can see I also just clipped the brooch onto my shoulder. Next up, I'll show you how to make some ears and antlers for a deer. You'll need a headband, brown pipe cleaners, dark brown and light brown felt, scissors. Cut 2 rectangles of dark brown felt, 2 inches by 2.5 inches, and cut 2 rectangles of light brown felt, slightly smaller. Fold in half and cut a curve into the top portion like so. You're sort of making half of a leaf type shape. Repeat for each rectangle. Lay the light brown felt onto the dark brown felt and mark about ½ inch in on each side of the bottom. Snip small holes on each mark. Cut a pipe cleaner in half, fold it in half, and string each end of the pipe cleaner through the holes. Pull through, flip ends forward, and fold over as shown. Squeeze the bottom of the ear like so to make the shape of the ear. For the antlers, take the pipe cleaner, bend it on itself at about 4 inches, bend back up about halfway down, bend again about 1 inch or so to get a shape like this. Twist together. About ½ inch from the last bend, make another little bendy part like so. Adjust it into more of an antler-like shape. Repeat, but when shaping, make it a mirrored version of the first one. Twist the ends of the antler pieces onto your headband. Take the ears and twist them directly underneath the antlers. Throw your headband on, slap on some deer makeup, and there you go! Here's what is probably the easiest costume of the bunch. A vampire from the True Blood universe. You'll need a bottle, red or blood-colored paint, and a True Blood bottle label. Pour the paint directly into the bottle and swirl around until it's completely covered. Pour out the excess and let it dry. You can stop here, or you can glue the cap back onto it to make it look like an unopened bottle. Print out a label, or draw your own, cut it out and glue it onto your bottle. For the ultimate ease, you could simply just use a dark brown bottle instead. And, since the bottle is dark colored, you could just fill it up with whatever you're drinking and drink straight out of that. This is another easy one in the fact that you don't really have to dress up. If you want to, you could kick it up a notch by wearing some fake vampire teeth from the store. For this one, I was inspired by the cheesy gag costume where it looks like you were shot with an arrow or chopped in your head by a knife. Here's what you'll need: a headband, cardboard, a marker, hot glue, scissors, paint. The great thing about this one is that you can customize it however you want. Bonus points if you can identify where my weapon comes from. Draw your weapon of choice onto the cardboard. Place the headband where you want it to look like the weapon is hitting you. Trace the shape of the headband, and then cut the shapes out. Paint your weapon. Hot glue onto the headband, and you're done. hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions for future projects. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. I'll leave the links to those down below. Happy Halloween!